Good evening, or good afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, I had to come to an update. Kenny, I can feel the ringing in your ears about fucking Dent, and I can't get over it. So I'm going to do an update for you so that you don't get caught up. I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with Dent. I can just hear it. Your ears are buzzing. You're probably outside working. Like, fuck, Dent looks good. So here's what we're looking at with Dent, Kenny. So this is the immediate bear pennant we're in. This is the small version of it. We must break up over this to continue to the upside, or we're going to trade within the pennant, and then this is the pennant that's formed to the additional leg down. Or we can make it a bigger pennant, as you can see where the resistance support line's at that I'm using, and that makes the pennant itself. But right now we would have to get over this to make this any kind of a bounce. But if you go in to the 1 hour, it's already shown you we cut off from our big bounce spot. So this tells you our big move up was right where I measured it. And this is your bear pennant flag. And when we move down, it's the length of the flagpole, you know, and it's going to be a mess. And that would get you down to 3248 conservatively. So that's what I'd be looking at, Kenny. So I wouldn't be jumping in their balls deep anytime soon. I wouldn't even touch that with my 10-foot dildo. No offense, I wouldn't. I love Dent because you love Dent. But when my birthday brother, who was born on the same day as me, a decade and so apart, like 12 years or something like that. But you're ringing in my ears, man. So I know you're thinking about the Dent, and the fucking Hopium is kicking in. So Kenny, shut that Hopium down. Let it prove to you that it's worth buying by simply breaking out of the small pennant and the small downtrending resistance. Look how much, after all, it only has to break past. So I think it's fair that that's all I'm making it do, because that was its massive push up. So then we talk about for AGI, I'm going to talk about AGI Singularity for Sniper, XRP Sniper, Ahmed. Both these guys are OG of the OG of the OG of the OG of the motherfucking OGs. Oh yeah, and Tom looks out for his OGs. Oh yeah. So Sniper's made a lot of money on AGI. A lot. We talked about it way back here for a synopsis real quick. Sniper knows. He loves when I talk about it. Probably makes his balls feel good because he made such a great buy. Not because of me. He's the one who made me look at it. So because of him, I look good, because I wouldn't have looked at it otherwise. Truth be told. So, but he made me look absolutely fantastic. And because of him, I have my highest retweeted one is an AGI algo update, and it got 150 plus retweets now. It's insane. So he wrote it from, I'm going to say he wrote it from here, even though he was lower, but I'm going to say he got on for good right here. He rode this phenomenal pump, despite what Vincenzo was saying, up 178%. So then we had, even though Vincenzo's the best in the business, so he's allowed to, you know, not like certain coins. So then he came down, and we watched the retrace, and I told him at every step of the way when to buy, when to sell. And then I told him at 34.9 we had that massive retrace that he could buy it again. But then we already knew at 66 at the top we had to sell it. But coming down was the most phenomenal call. I called it from 49 or 54, somewhere between 48 and 55. It was closer to 55 on that green candle. And I said, from the top of that triangle, the bear pennant, or the top of the bull pennant, we were going to break down, and we were going to come all the way down to 34.9, which we did. And then I said the next step would be 27.3, which we hit perfectly. The great thing about that call is that's a bull pennant. So I went against what technical analysis would say, and I said, Sniper, we're going down, and I made a call, and that one got retweeted over 150 times, thankfully. That was one that was going against, and that was one of the reasons I kept saying, it looks like even the bull pennants are going to break down. But now, as Sniper knows, we're getting ready for a massive, at some point, it's either going to be here or here. This is going to do something weird. And if it breaks up at this point, I mean, you could do something like that, but it's going to take some work. So Sniper, let's let it play out. We're forming another bear pennant, it's looking like, and it's going to finish off this pattern. Real quick, guys, for the rest of my audience, XRP, I've drawn this out in a similar fashion, and I already showed you guys on the live why this is going to happen. XRP in the 1 hour, just like AGI, has already made another bear pennant. As you can see, That's a big bear pennant again from $1.08 to just confirm what was going on above there. So we've got some serious issues with XRP. We have a bear pennant confirmed and the pullback already confirmed. So, whoops. So I got to get out of here though, but I'm going to do this real quick. My son's falling asleep. So we're going to put this down here for future use. So basically when you're looking at this, we fell through. We've already got confirmation, guys, of our big bounce up, which you measure from the bottom where we fell all the way down through. Hell, you can overextend yourself to make yourself feel nice and hard and good. So let's go out like this, guys. We'll even extend ourselves. Oh yeah, we took some Viagra. So now we've already had our push up. We go to the highest push after that first bounce before a breakdown. Well, we've already broke down. So we go to this candle. That's it. There's your bear pennant. That's it. We had such a little bounce on the 1 hour. That's how you would do it. And then if it breaks out of the 1 hour, you now use, just like with that upper resistance at $1.08 that used to be support on the pennant flag. That becomes your resistance, and that would be your bounce inside this lower part of the pennant. That wouldn't have such a significant stand as it does now, because if it breaks down out of this, your next immediate move, and it would be a sudden drop, would be down to that 76 area, which is why we were talking about the 75, but we'll just say 76 since that's what it's saying. So now you've got an up to the minute, up to the date, new bear pennant in the 1 hour, best in the business for a reason. I even let you overextend yourself so you'd feel satisfied. Now, XLM, same deal. Same deal. It did the same thing as XRP. The exact same thing as XRP just did. I'm going to do it with repetition so that you guys can learn. Way down here. Let you overextend yourself. But guys, even in the 1 hour, it's showing you right now that this did not have any kind of significant push. So the big pushback is right here, guys. So you draw the trend line back. That's the highest that went without having a dip back down. It's the immediate pullback on the candle that comes down. And in the 1 hour, now it has to break back up or it trades sideways. And now we already have the pennant flag, size of the flagpole, and then a drop out of there, guys. Now you're starting to get closer to these levels. Oops. Son of a bitch! What the fuck is this thing doing? Just grab this fucking thing. Thank you. So now that's how you break down, guys. I don't even remember where this was at. It was right where it dropped. No, not there. It was right where it dropped down to like 26.7 because it was such a perfect breakdown. So we'll just put it there because that's our support right now. So, and then we'll update this because now it's saying on our next drop, we're at 23.1. You see how that works? But we have an ultimate target out of the bear pennant still at 19 cents. Well, a little bit higher than that. 19.2. So guys, look how this is establishing itself and look how quick that I can adapt and show you what's going on. This is exactly what's going on. If it breaks to the top side of that, now you would ride that ascending support line up all the way to 31 cents until you broke below it. That's how easy it is. Simple. And then we got DGB. Oh, that's a sexy bitch. And I've already drawn DGB out for my own personal pleasure. Oh, yeah. So, in the same, but guys, I haven't done anything on DGB for this new pennant. This has all been drawn like this. It's so crazy. I drew DGB a chair to sit on. Look at that. Look at the little thing I drew out from the bottom point and with the circle before this crash happened. It's like I knew exactly where it was going to be and I wanted it to have a soft landing. I drew it a ledge to hang out on for a minute. It's going to dive into the pool. DGB's getting ready to take a dive in the pool. See how it's leaning its feet up? It's getting ready. So the way we find that new bear pennant makeup and we get that ascending line for the bear pennant, I'm glad you asked because it's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So you just go to the bottom of his left foot, come up. You can overextend yourself. Give his foot a look. He's stretching out nice. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Ooh, DGB had a horrendous pullback in the 1 hour. Look how pathetic my poor DGB did. That's insane. DGB, oh my god. Yeah, these are all getting ready to crash again. I hate to break it to you guys. I mean, look at that, what we put ourselves into now. DGB, what did you do? So then, I mean, we've already got this measured out, guys. We have this measured out. You know, it's just like Dennis Green said. They are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook. That's how crypto is. Crypto is what we thought it was. Corrupted, manipulated, and always goes back down to shit. So why do we keep losing our money? I keep you one step ahead of it. Rest in peace, old Denny. Or Dennis. So now we get the size of the pennant, and then I'm going to let you go. This is in the 1 hour. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt, not go way up. So now, you see the wedge we talked about, right? Oh, here, let me pull this up a little bit. Remember what we drew? So now if we break down, you go to the apex. And look at that, guys. Look at that, another hangout point for my guy. So this is saying we'll likely break down. Our next breakdown would be to 3.8. So what I'm going to do based on this new information is we get rid of the 4.2 line. Because now it becomes ultra relevant that 3.8 gets us down to the 3.2 off of the bear pennant. Look at this, guys. And that actually needs to be readjusted as well. We want to be accurate, so it's down to about 3.45. So look at that, guys. I just did Dent. I just did AGI, XRP, XLM, DGB. Didn't do 5 updates in 12 minutes or less. Hit that motherfucking like button. Subscribe to the channel. Check out all my other content on my Swing Traders Anonymous, Dogecoin, and you, and also my Twitter. All those video descriptions are in the link below. Or I mean the video description, or the links are in the video description below. And also, if you're thinking about joining Tom's Army or thinking about sending a little something as a donation, the links are also in the description. Stay blessed, everybody. Stay true, stay blessed, and I want to see more hashtag do better. No, I want to see more hashtag be better, do better. You know how it goes.